So lately I've been getting a lot of questions on this 5-hour mastermind that I did back in July. And I wanted to kind of do this video to kind of outline exactly what this 5-hour mastermind consists of and whether or not it's the right choice for you. So in case you guys don't already know, I run a wholesale business in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I don't really have a really large operation. I have maybe 4 employees, including myself, and we do about $100,000 a month in assignment fees. Now, most of you might think that, oh, there's no way that you can do that, even being a solopreneur. If you look at how I have my business structured, you can see that it's very, very possible. It just comes down to consistency. So let's get started. So the first thing that we talk about is wholesaling in general. What is wholesaling? How it works? So I'm just gonna write up here wholesale business. I know that that's not the best penmanship ever, but whatever, you guys get the point. So we talk about the wholesale business, how exactly the wholesale process works, how you want to present yourself as a wholesaler, and what your job is as a wholesaler. A lot of people think that our job here is to help the seller find a buyer, and that is not what you're supposed to be doing as a wholesaler. As a wholesaler, you have the intention of purchasing this property, and for whatever reason you choose to assign the contract because you don't want to buy it. That is your main purpose. You are an actual buyer and investor. You are not an unlicensed realtor. You can get in a lot of trouble for being an unlicensed realtor, but we're not selling houses here, we're selling contracts. So diving deep into the wholesale business is important, and that's why I covered it a lot in the beginning, but that's not the only thing that we covered. So besides the wholesale business, we also discussed how to find leads. I know that S doesn't really look like an S, but it is what it is. So we discussed how to find leads, and not just your general, just pull a bunch of lists. And I give you guys exactly how I find leads and how I structure my business in finding these leads and how we market to them. So besides finding the leads, we also talk about marketing, which is obviously the main important part about wholesaling is marketing. I don't know if I spelled marketing right. That's okay. You're a wholesaler. You don't need to learn how to spell. I'm just kidding. So one of the main points that we talk about in marketing is how to actually market to these people. We use cold calling, we use text messaging, and we use a few other tools like mail in order to get a hold of these people. Facebook is also a great place to find leads. We didn't really discuss too much on the Facebook part, but definitely marketing is something that is covered in this 5-hour mastermind. Now, I also gave you guys a full outline on how my business runs. So being the full outline, you guys will get to see how I store my leads, how to be consistent with marketing, how to make a marketing plan, and we talk about some tips and tricks that would make you a better wholesaler. Now, a lot of people might think that this is fairly basic stuff, but I go very in depth on how my business works and also give you other stuff like skip tracing techniques and other things that can help you find deals faster than what some people might be teaching out there. Anybody that has ever taken the 5-hour mastermind is very pleased afterward. Usually they tell me, man, you have given me more information than what I've paid for, because I've paid for more expensive classes and they didn't even give half of the information that you gave in the 5-hour mastermind, which I love that. I want to give you guys more value than what I'm getting back in return, because I feel like I want to make sure that you guys are going to get your money's worth and really learn how to do this business and not just learn from somebody who's just pretending to do it on YouTube. I see a lot of pretenders all the time, and I can tell you right now, a lot of these guys, they are not closing deals, and they are just fabricating HUDs and just doing all kind of fake stuff to where, it looks like they're doing something on paper, but there's no real proof behind it. This will help you jumpstart your wholesaling career and will definitely put you on the right track where you want to be. Instead of wondering and trying to figure out and spending time, I spent all the time for you and just outlined it in a 5-hour course. Now, it is 5 hours straight, so there was no breaks in between. It was literally me talking for 5 hours, giving you a full rundown on everything. So if you do choose to sign up for it, you also get access to my Facebook group. The Facebook group is only for anybody that has taken any classes or courses that I have to offer. That way, if you need any help, you're going to be asking people who have already taken the class and not just, you know, a bunch of random people or a bunch of spam bots that are in a Facebook group. So that is something that's actually, I feel, is really nice, because now you're not only just taking a class, you're being a part of a community too. So I hope that this sheds some light on exactly what's in the 5-hour mastermind and kind of gives you an idea whether you want to take it or not. Now, if you do choose to take it, link is down in the description below. If you have any questions whatsoever before you do purchase, please reach out to me on Instagram, Dan.Buys.Houses. You can also reach out to me via email, Dan.Buys.Instagram@gmail.com, and I'll address any questions that you may have. And I'll see you guys on another video.